Oh.
I want to know where you stand on the Lions helmet release.
Right,
Can we do that?
starting?
Yeah, that's how I want to start the show.
Let's get it going.
Let's do this.
Okay.
And people, I know Doug got some calls yesterday, but I need Gator's reaction. I have thoughts, and we want yours as well. 248-539-9797. The blue on the gray. The blue on the gray jersey. How did you feel about it?
Okay. Well, we said helmet. So we're going to start with the helmet. So at some point yesterday, Evan goes, "You want to see the new helmet?" I'm like, "Oh, I forgot. It's today." And he shows me the video. Pretty cool. The car screeching, the Mach 1 Mustang screeching around and comes to a stop. Do we know who the guy was that took the helmet out?
I don't think so.
I don't know, but it seemed like cool dude. Got tattoos. He's got the classic car. And they unveil that helmet. And I just got a smile from ear to ear. I'm like, they didn't mess it up. This is a perfect helmet. This is great. It's awesome. I think that logo could go on a number of different types of helmets. I like the blue. I really like the blue. And I think it's fantastic. And I said afterwards, we're at the banquet having the dinner afterwards. I said to my friends, I'm like, I'm in an uncomfortable position right now as a Lions fan. Very uncomfortable. They're doing competent things constantly. I mean,
Not used to
constantly.
this.
Since Sheila Ford took over, they've done nothing but made competent moves. She got rid of the guys that needed to get rid of. She went out and hired a couple of guys who were very questionable. Wait, whoa, you doing with Dan? What? Come on, biting kneecaps. What's that? Trust the process. They've got their whole system in place, and she's got her small circle of people around that she trusts, the circle of trust there. And the team turns things around. They played better that first year in the second half of the season. The second year, they totally turned things around, win 8 of the last 10. They're making the right moves. Every single thing they're doing seems to be right. And then this helmet thing comes around, and you're like, oh, great, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? They're going to screw it up. They're going to screw it up. They're going to screw it up. They did not screw it up. I'm like, are they going to add another fang? Are they going to have like an angry claw to go with it? Or what are they going to do here, right? They're going to go back to Bubbles the Lion, which, no, don't do that. And they didn't. We talked about it. Like, if they do the elongated old school lion, which they got a logo for that, and Doug and I each have hats that have that logo on it.
I've seen it, yeah.
Ironically, I had the hat with me yesterday. If they did something with that, that'd be cool, but what are they going to do? I don't know. We'll see. And then we see it. I'm like, that's how you do it. That's how you come out with a helmet reveal.
It's almost like since Sheila took over, they've gone eagle, birdie, birdie, birdie.
Right.
Because I really like the helmet, too. The blue, it's the first time they've worn blue on the helmet since 55. You may remember some good things were happening in the 50s for the Lions.
They did all right.
That logo, while it's old school, I like it because it's synonymous with winning for this organization. Nothing wrong with going back to a formula that was winning as you're entering this era, expecting to win. The only thing, and it's kind of not their fault, the NFL rule says you have to wear alternates with alternates. And Gator, I hate the gray jerseys on their own. Wearing the gray jerseys with these blue helmets, it's a huge clash. It's gross with the gray.
I don't like that's the only knock, and you're right. It's not their fault that they're stuck with the gray, unless they decide to come up with another alternate jersey
next year.
You have to submit it to the league and all that. I mean, that gray on white the helmet on a white jersey would look great. That helmet, I think, on a black jersey would look fantastic. I love what they're doing.
Just get rid of the grays. That could be the next birdie.
The grays it's gray. It's boring.
Blah.
Yeah.
It's not silver. It's gray.
Right.
It's like the Pistons when they brought out those grays. Gray's not a good jersey.
No, gray always looked like they were sweating. Like the Pistons jerseys.
Well, that was Andre Drummond. He was a sweaty individual.
Right. But I mean, I go back to
hairy shoulders too.
Right. Well, it was very hairy. But I go back to watching the Isaiah teams when they wore those gray jerseys. They looked like they were sweating before the game started. It was just bad. It's a bad look.